Okay, now we're going to look at page 16 in your 4647 packet, and we're going to review direct variation. So, number 1 says, determine if the following equations represent direct variation. If they do, identify the constant of variation. Well, to determine if it's direct variation, we try to put it into form of y equals mx plus b, and for direct variation, we want b to equal 0. So I'm going to let 7x equal negative 4x plus 15, divide by 7, divide by 7, divide by 7, y equals negative 4/7 x plus 15/7. This is not direct variation because b does not equal 0. But let's look at number 2. 2x equals 6y. So I can rewrite that as 6y equals 2x. Divide by 6, divide by 6. Y equals 2/6x, which is 1/3 x. So plus 0, so b equals 0. This is direct variation, and the constant of variation is 1/3. Remember, the constant of variation is the same as the slope when b equals 0. Now, the next problem says, do these tables represent direct variation? Now, we know if it's direct variation that y equals ax or a equals y divided by x. So if I put y over x, 3 over 4, it should equal 6 over 5, and it should equal 8 over 6. So these do not equal, so this is not direct variation. So let's look at the next one. We have x and y, 7, 3, 14, 6, 21, 9. So again, let's see if a equals y over x is constant. We have 3 over 7, which equals 6 over 14 if we just simplify, divide them both by 2. And that equals 9 over 21 because that also simplifies to 3/7. So this is direct variation. A equals 3/7. But we know that's not the direct variation equation because to be a direct variation equation you have to relate x and y. So this would be your direct variation equation. Y equals 3/7 x. Okay, now let's look at the graph. So from this graph, I know it's direct variation because it's a linear equation that goes through the origin. So all I have to do is figure out what this point is. 2, 3, 4, 5. So the point 5, 2 is given. Well, that's just like them giving you an x and a y value. And we know a equals y over x, so in this case, a equals 2/5. So I know my direct variation equation is y equals 2/5 x. That's part A. Part B says, find y if x equals 2. Well, if I let x equal 2, y equals 4/5. Okay, now, the next one, labeled 5, says, given that x and y vary directly, okay, that means y equals ax or a equals y over x. They tell me they vary directly. So that means a equals 5 over 2. So the direct variation equation is y equals 5/2 x. Number 6, they also tell me they vary directly. So a equals y over x. So a equals 4/9. So y equals 4/9 x.